has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars. Written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah.
Welcome back, peeps. Welcome back to my channel. Intro all up, messed up. But today we're going to be looking at the FBI solve the 1.6 billion Instagram scam. You guys know the one with, I think his name is Hushpuppi. I never really watched the video. I only seen other people on it. So without further ado, let's watch this crazy video. This crazy man.
All I gotta say is,
private jets,
I hope he gets what he deserves.
throwing money into the air like confetti.
That's not okay.
Only a few of the posts real estate mogul and social media influencer Hushpuppi was known for making.
Hushpuppi was his
He
name.
was leaving a digital trail for all us here at the FBI, and that flaunting led us to the truth. A massive scam. In total, he had stolen 1.6 billion in United Arab Emirates dirham. It's a crime that will leave you speechless. I know all this. Here's the scoop on just how he did it, what he was spending all that money on, and how he was finally caught. Sometimes, things can get pretty slow here at the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I know growing up, I thought it would be like I saw in the movies. You know, arresting the criminal masterminds of the world and bringing them to justice. Look, here's the truth about the job. Not all cases have stories worthy of worldwide news coverage. Spoiler alert, many times this line of work is a 9 to 5 like any other.
I think it'd be so dope to work in the FBI.
But sometimes there's a case that's so out of this world that we feel we've earned our $66,000 Hushpuppi in such case. Here's a bit of backstory on Hushpuppi, in case you didn't know. I know I didn't. Frankly, I'm not on Instagram all that much. His real name, Ramon Abbas. He is a social media influencer and a self-proclaimed real estate mogul from Nigeria. For what it's worth, he definitely knows how to play the social media game. Mr. Abbas has over 2.5 million followers, and at 37 years old, he has made millions of dollars. Dollars he now very publicly spends, and posts all sorts of lavish lifestyle pictures to the internet. And when I say lavish, I definitely mean it. Common posts for Mr. Hushpuppi shows him standing in front of what we can only assume are private jets, going on huge shopping sprees,
flaunting and slashing other people's hard money.
Versace and Fendi, where shirts can cost $1,000 or more. And of course, tons of photos of him from a multitude of super fast and super expensive cars. Some of his favorite driving machines are a $300,000 Rolls Royce or his $200,000 Ferrari. But he also lived in an incredibly expensive and exclusive Versace in Dubai.
He stole the money, so it's
online of him taking off
all his cars and stuff are going to be done.
Basically, this man did everything he could to let people know he was rich.
I know people are like, oh my God, he did it.
And Hushpuppi soon his talent for carrying a social media following.
He stole other people's money.
Who wouldn't want to?
Your family had a job or a business that they started from $1.
At the FBI, everything we could ever do to secure his arrest.
And here he comes.
Here's the thing about Hushpuppi. He
has to be highly upset
by a scheme called money laundering. The idea behind money laundering is simple.
Exactly. Money laundering.
Conceal the real source of their money. In Hushpuppi's case, he had stolen millions from banks, private investors, and companies by tricking them into putting money into an account that they were then using for their own purchases. When our team here at the FBI got a chance to look at the evidence we'd collected after his arrest, we found phone and email records that contained over 100,000 fraud files and over 2 million addresses that looked to be potential victims.
That's crazy.
The companies that Hushpuppi targeted spanned over 2 continents. It was a worldwide crime. He had stolen $923,000 when a paralegal at a New York law firm wired money into an account that belonged to Mr. Abbas. This paralegal had received instructions to wire the money into a certain bank account that Abbas and his team tricked them into using, and that $923,000 was meant to go to a client's real estate refinancing. It instead went to anything Mr. Abbas wanted. But that's just one instance of Abbas's manipulation. He stole $14.7 million from a foreign financial institution, having them send money into a Romanian bank account. Other evidence shows that he also used tricked victims into putting money into United States bank accounts as well. Arguably, his biggest potential scam is when he tried to steal $124 million from an English Premier League soccer club. Luckily, all we know about this attempted scam is just that. It was an attempt. To be honest, this kind of criminal activity makes us FBI agents sick to our stomachs. Last year alone, upwards of $1.7 billion were stolen by means of cyber fraud. It's an ongoing problem that just doesn't seem to go away. Like a scar of guilt that won't fade with time. It almost seems to get more pronounced as the years roll by, and many more harsh weathers of life occur. But thankfully, Hushpuppi is one scar that never got to form. It doesn't get a chance to fade, and it affects innocent people who can have their lives ruined. So, here's how the arrest went down. See, Ramon Abbas
all people's lives are ruined.
To make the arrest.
Maybe not fully ruined, but
that he loved to make on his beloved Instagram and other social media platforms. I mean, the guy called himself Billionaire Gucci Master on Snapchat. He wasn't one to hide his wealth or his lifestyle, but one day he disclosed just a bit too much information. It was his birthday, and he couldn't wait to make some legendary posts.
He deserved to get caught up.
One such post said, "Started out my day having sushi down at Nobu in Monte Carlo, Monaco. Then decided to book a helicopter to have facials at the Christian spa in Paris. Then ended my day having champagne in Gucci." Then he proceeded to tag posts with hashtag #AllMine and stand with a number of Bentleys, Mercedes, Ferraris, and Rolls Royces. But right there,
can I just say it'd be great to want to do all this stuff?
He had his email and
me and the way my
and when our boys here at the Bureau did able to link
but anxiety
transfers known to be associated with co-conspirators. To quote our affidavit,
I don't think the word, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Emails with attachments related wire transfers and
about this constantly.
Well,
I've been thinking about Carmen gonna do
had a Fendi logo on top.
For stealing,
investigators were able to verify his date of birth from a previous U.S. visa application. We had all we needed.
Don't get me wrong, my mouth is...
2nd, 2020. We made our move.
It gets me in trouble, but sometimes I can be a little too harsh instead of being like just
instantly captured Mr. Hushpuppi.
Things you gotta work on. But for the most part, like stealing and taking stuff that don't belong to me, I'll be quick to go back in the store and say, oh, I forgot to pay for this, or you guys gave me an extra something. I will be quick to do that. I don't want Carmen to hit me nowhere. Later down the line or even now. That's just me. So for him to do this and steal 1.6 million
will be transferred to Los Angeles. And if he's
my friend,
he should be put away for a very, very long time.
And then like how he started making all his money, I'd be afraid
of dollars.
To be a friend of his, knowing, and then you just taking, you're on the along for the ride, you know what I mean? Like it'd be the same thing as you taking the money because you know where that money comes from. So you could just be like, oh no, I'm good.
Trust you with the money again after the scam you pulled.
Yeah, I've been saving now, you know what I mean?
Recently, we've heard defenses like this one from his attorney, Mr. Pazetsky, who says
Mr. Abbas is an Instagram personality, a social media personality.
Of course, he poses with high-price items because that's what he gets paid to do. That's what he has built from growing up very poor in Nigeria.
Wasn't mine and somebody else's hard on me, because that's technically what it is. Somebody else's hard on me.
And people see
You better hope.
Louis Vuitton bags
I mean, he might be it's FBI. I don't know if he's FBI. I don't know how it works for Bell.
That's a job
for FBI.
As much as it's
but I doubt when FBI hits you, after you, there is a such thing as Bell. So
that by using social media to build a profile of this cyberpunk,
what happens?
And using it to imply more evidence of
I think we might watch
we aren't just looking at the evidence right in front of us,
like a month ago. So we'll see. Let's keep going.
Nice try. Here's the thing. This man, Mr. Hushpuppi, was at the top of a massive international global scam. It spanned continents and affected a multitude of companies.
Dude, you should have like 10 emails.
His methods were some of the oldest in the book. He used business email compromise schemes, computer intrusions, and of course, money laundering to steal over $100 million from unsuspecting companies. Don't try and tell me that because he flaunted it online doesn't make him a criminal. And don't try and say that because his job is to flaunt money that he doesn't have. The evidence is here. And if it were up to me, Hushpuppi would get a Charlie horse from running right into the slam.
Oh, and he got to be sent back.
Of 20
Lord have mercy.
So where does this?
So he gonna do time here. They're gonna let him out and send him right back to Nigeria.
Foreign bank accounts just don't happen anymore. Looks like you were very, very wrong. It's one of the most common types of criminal activity, and unfortunately, anyone can fall victim to these horrible crimes, and it can ruin businesses. But the good news is, it looks like these scammers can't help but post their ridiculous wealth right on the internet, like our friend Mr. Hushpuppi here. Without even realizing it, left us all the evidence we needed so we could march right to his door. To all you out there, we say, stay sharp, smart, and be cautious when transferring your money. Oh, and you can bet that I'll be on Instagram now after this case, if only because it's a potential source of valuable information, willfully given.
I just watched something on, I think it was, oh God, that true crime with Neve about the young dude that like he stole I want to say it was like 1 point. I want to say 1 point. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie. Not sure how much he actually stole, but he got 10 years. So just imagine what he's about to get. Just imagine what he's about to get for stealing 1.6 billion. I don't think he might see the light of day. That's gonna be bad business. Whew. Hope you can survive, Ramon.
If only because it's a potential source of valuable information, willfully given up by the criminals of the world. Thanks for watching this episode of The Richest. We hope you enjoyed it. We had a blast making it and imagining what this story would be like from the perspective of an FBI agent. If you liked the video, go ahead and click that like button.
Yo, so I'm reading comments and I just have to read one of the comments that I find so stupid. I'm gonna read two. One, and I'm not gonna read the name. They said they managed to capture this guy but can't solve the massive children trafficking ring across the globe. That I definitely co-sign, but sex trafficking, they don't post online. Come get her. She's 10 years old. Peer. Here you go. They don't do that. So, of course, it'd be easier for them to catch him than to catch Dum Dum. I meant than to catch sex traffickers. And then, so proud to be a Nigerian. This guy's an inspiration. Girl. Or dude, I would have never said that. Never would I even want any remote, like, no attachments. He's Nigerian, but he ain't one of us. That's what I would have said, because Who wants to be like, he's an inspiration? You want to steal millions from people? That's what you're saying? So give them a reason to look at you. Yeah. Some people were saying some good stuff though. One person said, I remember seeing this guy's Snapchat. He was always flossing. He was showing off more than Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather made his money legitly though. Like, he was boxing. His money was peer money, not still stolen money. And he probably invested, of course, but yeah. So let's see. But if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me if you guys think this Hushpuppi dude is an inspiration, quote unquote. I told you guys what I think. He better hope he ain't Bubba Joe's girlfriend by now. I mean, they might have him in segregation, but I highly doubt he's on bail. Highly doubt it, because he'd be a flight risk and all of that. But yeah, and as always, be blessed, be true, and always be you. Boo boo. And I will see you guys all later. Bye.
I need some loving, baby, and I'll never let you down.